Hello and welcome back to our survival let's play on No Man's Land. We've actually gone, if you notice, we're in the second day of May. I didn't expect that to happen. I thought we'd be in June because I'm sure when this game first came out, it would take a full month to sort of kick in when you change the days. Possibly that was only when you were within seasons, maybe? I'm not sure. But yeah, I didn't expect to be in the second of May. And strangely, we've got nothing to do, so I've put it the first day that we've actually gone to 2 day months. We've got nothing to do in it. I've after the end of the last episode, what did I do with this? I cultivated this, and I put some manure down on it, because I was expecting, like I said, it was going into June, and I thought we'd be able to generate some money to be able to buy a direct drill. That, obviously, with it being the second day, isn't going to happen. So, oh, I tell you what else I did as well. I figured out why this trailer wasn't taking anything from the silo. Basically, the trailer like this is absolutely fine. It will work underneath that silo. It won't work with a normal silo if it's got the silage boards on it. So as soon as it's got that on, it'll work with that one, with that silo there, but not with that one there. So that cleared that up, which is fine, because I mean, how big's that trailer? Oh, have you seen what's come on as well? How absolute typical is that? It's still 27 grand, but I mean it's cheaper than what we paid, isn't it? That little thing's come on as well, but it's only 38 horsepower. Nice, though, isn't it? And we haven't explored that sort of DLC at all yet. Right, where's our trailer? So, it's still 18,500 litres, which means it's more than 6,000 litres more than this one, the dump truck. So I'm quite happy with that. Let's go and rest. Yeah, let's go and do that. And then we'll see what we've got for the new day. I'm hoping our barley's ready, which I think it should be. That's over in like our newest bit of land that we got. Okay, look. So you'll see by the loan interest there, it only went down 833, which is what I expected after Feldon did the sort of little test that he done for us. So that isn't bad at all. Right, yeah, that's now ready to harvest. I wonder if our grass field is as well. Our grass field, sorry. And let's have a look, see how much silage we've got, because it's the silage what we're going to get the money from. And we've got some furniture, and we've got some eggs actually. Although the eggs don't come in until November. So silage, we're already up to 230,000 litres. That ain't bad at all. But I want the combine, don't I? I'll tell you what else I need. I need the trailer anyway, so I'll take that over. Then I'll have a look, see if the grass is ready. I love this Marshall trailer. It was in 19, wasn't it? But I'm sure, in fact I'm pretty positive it wasn't out for console. I'm sure it was only out for PC on 19. Right, grass isn't ready yet, is it? Even if it's even if that's shown as ready to harvest, it's still one behind. I've noticed with the grass it gets sort of a, when it's at sort of full yield, it gets a bit of a light green, like this, like a yellowy, light green, yellowy sort of tinge to it. What did we put in there? Canola. I need some more soybeans as well. I know we've got soybeans in one of them, but turn that off. look away now. Nothing to see here. Let's go and refuel this. Then we'll get over and get ready for our barley. To harvest our barley, sorry. Just while we're going over, absolutely typical. Just while we're going over, I just like to thank everyone. Been getting loads of comments lately, whether it be through Twitter or in the comment section on YouTube, and they're all like hugely positive as well. I've had loads of new subs lately, but yeah, I really do appreciate it. The with the comments, obviously I try to reply quite quickly when I get them through. Obviously that's not always possible, but yeah, I'll always sort of interact through them comments, because it's not like just because I make videos I don't sort of consider myself a sort of expert at the game or anything like that. I love getting new ideas, and like with the cement and silo, that was you, Gary, wasn't it? I am getting that right. I'm gonna get this wrong. That was Gary Hayes. I'll totally take stuff on board like that. Ideas. I will have with other stuff as well. I can't think what the top of me. Oh, someone mentioned. Was it Rossi? Was it Rossi Farming? About the open pasture, possibly. That you can take the grid off, because that's what put us off getting the open pasture for the cows. But I will look at it for the sheep. Don't want that. Am I pressing the wrong button here? Why is that not coming on? That should... yeah, it's on now. Get that off. Yeah, that you can disable that grid, which I didn't know. I just seen that those grids were on. So with the open pasture, basically, there's like this green grid that goes over the amount of land that you take up, and the sheep sort of walk through it, and it doesn't look good the way it is like that. However, if you can take that off. Is that ready? Ah, this is ready. I bet that's not though. Our old grass fields are 1 month behind, aren't they? That's why. So we need to wait another month for the rest of our grass. Yeah, so if you can take that grid off, then that's what we'll do. We'll get that, and we'll get the open pasture for the sheep. So yeah, I mean, I will, like I said, I'll take on board any sort of comments come through. It doesn't mean I'll necessarily do that particular thing, but I love getting ideas too. I know that, in fact, Gary again has mentioned a different direct drill to use, only because, I mean, I wasn't necessarily going for a direct drill. I just happened to see that John Deere mod that I've obviously downloaded at some point and not realised, in that section, and seeing that it was a direct drill, it just seems daft not to go for one if we can cut out the cultivating. Because the thing about a cultivator as well, it takes up loads of power, doesn't it? So if we get a direct drill, cut out one step completely, and then not have to spend a lot more money on a higher horsepower tractor, I think that might be the way ahead. Doesn't seem like a bad idea at all. But I've got that comment with what type of direct drill it was. I can't remember off the top of my head. I think it began with a K, and it was 160 horsepower, wasn't it? I remember that much. I just can't remember the name of it. So I will have a look at that before we come to do it. Obviously we haven't got the money at the minute. We've got 3,700 after spending all our money on the header. Oh, that's what we're going to do. In fact, do you know what? I could have done that in the second week of May. Now I wasn't even watching. Now that I've mentioned that header, are we still in the first growth stage? Yeah. Can I drive through this? I mean, I can with these tyres on, but I don't know about the trailer. Yeah. Now that I've mentioned that header, that field that's ready to drill. Is that going to work? Is that going to work? Yeah, it's alright. That field that we're going to drill, I think I'm going to put corn in it. I mean, I could put more sunflowers in it. However, I think... There we go. I think getting some corn and maybe getting... Maybe another production going with the corn. Do we have any on this one? No, so there's none on that one. But one of the productions will be 10 grand, won't it? To get, whether it be popcorn or... I mean, I mentioned cereal, but the only thing with cereal, it takes so much. You need grapes, don't you? And honey. So I mean, that's out at the minute. Although I do expect to be producing honey soon. I'm not going to get round there. No, nowhere. I mean, the two trees that we've still got on here are an absolute pain. But I do like having them. I don't think I want to cut them down. So there's that one just behind us, and there's that one over there to the right. Oh, when I talk about the header, I know Felden, you commented, didn't you, on about going with the grain production. Obviously now you'll have seen what I meant in the comments about totally taking that advice, and I can't remember exactly what I said, but basically it didn't happen. I mean, in all fairness, by the time you'd commented on that video, because I record ahead, that video had already been the last video had already been made, so yeah, I didn't ignore your advice. I'd already done it. But I do think you're right. I think getting that mill and starting to produce flour is going to be a sensible way to go. I wonder if one of the productions you can use the flour and the corn. I'll have to have a look. There's so much I want to do. This is why this series, it'll just go on and on. This will go on for ages now. When you think Calmston finished after what, 35 episodes, something like that? But with this, there's just so much to get on with. I'm trying to think as well, who else has commented lately. I've had a couple of new subscribers comment. There's SGJ, and I know I'm getting nearly to 100% here, so I'll keep after watch. Matrat 2009. So thank you to yourselves as well. I've had quite a lot of people starting to watch the newest episode lately. The newest episode, sorry. I've just read some, I've read something, that's why I come out with a new episode. The first episode. So obviously people are searching and going back to episode 1 of this series, which is really good to see. and then starting to watch through it. That's quite nice as well for like people are sort of watching the first one, and then even though it was months ago, are still taking the time to carry on with the series. I'm really conscious that we were trying to keep the length of the videos down, and that was the whole point in getting 2 days seasons. Right, what I think I'll do is I will not bang into the trailer because it's brand new and I like it, but let's get a bit of a time lapse going. I might even jump a little bit at the beginning, get a bit of a time lapse going and speed it up that way. So, be back shortly. So, just about there. I'm not sure how long that time lapse would have been. I defo missed sort of somehow I stopped recording for a little bit of it. Like I said, I am conscious that I'm trying to get the video lengths under control, because it's rare at the minute, isn't it, that the videos are sort of under 40 minutes, which is quite a long time. Right, we'll get the rest of it in here. Can't believe I brought it up slightly too early. Or is it just not picking up? No, it is. There's our tree again. I mean, one of the yardsticks we want to test ourselves with at the minute is whether that tree's going to last the journey, or whether I'll get sick and get rid of it. And probably the same with that one as well. Although there's a bit more space with that one because the there isn't a production chain right next to it. Okie doke. Last bit. We'll get it in the trailer and then we'll get rid. So yeah, our sort of original 2 grass fields, they're a month behind our new one here. So it'll be maybe not the next episode, but the one after possibly. Depending on what we've got to do in the middle of June, now that we're on 2-day months. I know what we need to. We need to go and fix our Fiat. We need to go and do a service on that and get that back working again at its full power, because at the minute it's not. Why is that just gone off? Sure, I didn't press anything there. And I still want to put a couple of roads in, or tracks, here being a prime example. And possibly here. I think it would look a lot better than just keep going over the the field all the time, wouldn't it? So there's another 8,100. We'll have a look, see what we're going to end up with, because I think we still had about 29,000 litres worth, didn't we? In fact, I'll tell you what we're going to do. How much have we got in there now? So we've got nearly 46,000. Let's go and see how much our chickens will take. Might as well just empty some straight into here, because we're only going to have to do that anyway. Nearly absolutely perfect. Why are we not tipping? Why are we not tipping? What am I pressing wrong here? I don't understand. That's why. It was one of them ones. And why is all that there? What is going on? Don't unload. I know what I've done. No, I know exactly what I've done. And yous all probably know even before I realised what I'd done. I unloaded it instead of hitting the trigger. I'm going to need a bucket now, and I don't have a bucket. And I certainly don't have the money to buy a bucket. Is it still going to show up? Right. Right. Now it fills. And now I'm going to have to leave this here. Get the weight on the back. Ditch the forks. And I'm going to have to go and buy a bucket. Now this is not money I wanted to spend now, but I've got no choice. So, and it's the wrong way around as well, oh my word. Who on earth left this here like this? Right, let's get up there and see what we can Right, I'm just banging into things. We'll get that off. Right, now let's get up there and have a look at the choice of buckets. Seeing as we were coming up to the store, I thought we might as well get rid of our tomatoes because I've been sat there for a while, haven't I? I know we're not going to get a great deal amount from them, but anything's better than nothing. I might as well, let's have a look at furniture this way. Here we go. 2,100. It's probably not going to go that much higher. I might. Ah, I got 5 grand for them tomatoes. It's not bad, is it? Let's have a look, see how much furniture we've got. In fact, is the oil November as well? I don't mind selling the furniture at that price at all. No, it's low. Not until November. but we will sell this furniture. I don't think there's any reason not to, is there? We're pretty much at top price already. What have we got? Got another 2. So we're going to get what, 12,654 pound-ish. Right. Let's get this gone. I think that backload's just barely hung on, isn't it? Right, our money's rocketing up now. I don't mind that at all. 12,653. I was £1 off. £1 off. Quick maths, you've got to love it. Right, let's have a look at what front loaders we've got. I can't remember when front loaders, I mean buckets. I can't remember downloading oh, you'll be able to see this well for the first time. Downloading too many mods for buckets. There's a, look at that. Look at the size of that. All 30 odd grand's worth. Right, I mean, when we're going to be using that? Still not for a while yet. These are our 2 sunflower fields, and do we have sunflowers in there as well? No. Just them 2. Oh, buckets. Right. I mean, these are the standard ones. We're going to have a bigger one down here somewhere. Someone, I can't remember who it was. It's probably a few different people actually have recommended this numerous times, but I think it's that. It might not be that, but it might be one similar. That I remember from 19, so that might be a good one. Beak basket and stone picker. These are all 1,000. These are just all sort of standard ones. Going to be this one, isn't it? This one here. So we've got 2,800, 2,390, 2,600, 3,1010. So 3,1010's the biggest one. I just think that's going to be massive, isn't it, on our tractor? It doesn't seem much difference between them 2. Ah, just sticks out a bit more at the front. I think that might be the best one. 2,390. Let's go for that. What are we at? 2,200. Let's buy that, because remember, there is no leasing. That is actually inside the header. Right, that doesn't look too bad. I think the other one would have been far too big. So we'll get back down there and we'll get our mess scooped up. We've ditched the trailer. let's get spun round and start getting these picked up. I might actually quickly move them eggs. At least the 2 full pallets anyway. Let's do that first. We don't want to be ruining our product, because these are going to make us a lot of money in November. Or around that time anyway. Right. Let's get this picked up. I didn't expect to be doing this today at all. I certainly didn't expect to be spending 2,000, was it 2,200, 2,300 on a bucket. I mean, we've gone, this is, I don't know, what's this, 70, this must be about 73, is it? Episode 73. And we haven't had to buy a bucket. One mistake. One mistake. I might have to come at it from the other angle for the rest of it. In fact, there's some I might not even get, which will be a shame. Right. I don't think I'm going to get the rest of that. So it's just going to be a mess, unfortunately. Pick this up. It's this straw. Put some straw in here, can't I? In fact, we need to go and pick that straw up, I think. Put it in there? Yeah. Right, I'll just put this to one side, because I think that's what we'll go and do. I might not do all of it, but oh, I thought I was already attached to that. I forgot I moved it, didn't I, for the combine, which I also need to move now. Ah, now we've got a bucket, actually, we can... Should we do that instead? Should we save this job for tomorrow? Should we save this job for tomorrow? Should we make the... I'll tell you what, the last thing we'll do is... Say the last thing, it's only 25 to 11. I think this video's already ticking on. We'll probably, by the looks of it, get 2 videos out of this one in-game day. In fact, I'm not going to use that one. I'm going to use the old one. Seems we're just putting stones and rocks in it. And it's got no paint left inside of it anyway. Right. Let's jump in here. I have a feeling that this weight isn't going to be heavy enough. I was correct. Can do half. How much can it do? It can't do much. Oh my god. Yeah, it's not liking this. It is not liking this at all. Need a bigger weight, don't we? Unless I've got big equipment I can put on it. I wonder. Because this, with all the water in it, is going to be quite heavy, isn't it? Let's have a go. Watch how tractor rip into. Yeah, it's not like that. So now that's not that bad, is it? I know this is hugely unconventional, but I don't want to go and have to buy another a new weight. For two reasons. Firstly, I don't want to have to drive all the way up there again. But secondly, I don't want to spend the money. Because we've got the money set aside for something else. I say set aside, we haven't even got up to that price yet. Not for the direct drill anyway. But if we're going to put corn in, the direct drill doesn't have to come straight away, does it? We can it's not good. We can spend the money on something else first, knowing that we just need the planter, which we've already bought. So the direct drill can wait a bit. Then bales have just reminded as well I need to go and I can't remember what the term is for it. To split all them bales up at the manure factory. Right, I'm going to finish this. I don't think, to be honest, there'll be that much more for the trailer, and it's probably going to be full. I'll get this finished, and we'll come back when we are. We're full, and we're aware. It's took our trucks a while to get what we are, 20 mile an hour. It's not liking this. I mean, there's a lot of weight in here. Getting up to full speed, like, so I can't complain. It's just took a while. It's a shame we don't have that the production where you put the stones in and get the lime out, because I think you get quite a lot, don't you? But great demand at the debris crusher. Fantastic. It's like it was meant to be. Yeah, the production or the sell point that we got was the one that was out at the time. I think it might be the base game one, the one that gives you the line. It wasn't actually released when we started on No Man's Land, which is a bit of a shame. But I suppose we've got our silo, haven't we? All them to do. I might do a couple while we're up and end on that. I don't actually know where the sell point bit is. The one at the side here. Ah, excellent. Right, 12,100 litres. I do not expect to be getting much money from this. As you can see, it's going up very slowly. I mean, you don't get much anyway. I remember doing it on, was it Ubella? We did it on, we didn't get much money for it, and that wasn't on hard mode. 659. Yeah. I'd say that's pretty much what I expected, to be honest. Took us back over 20 grand, so we'll we're not going to end the episode just yet. I'm going to do a couple of these. We might as well. There we go. Pick two at the time, can't you? And it just falls onto it. Four at nearly four at a time. It's a great little machine, this, by the way. I mean, did we spend £1,300 on it? It's absolutely great. Now I've already took a picture of the thumbnail, but I quite like that one. I'm not gonna lie, so this might end up being our thumbnail. Right, let's go to productions. I also want to have a look, see what machinery's for sale before. Right, they've got plenty of water. Planks are still full. Furniture we're still kicking out. Do you know what? I'm half tempted. I'm half tempted to have a look, see how much planks cost. Tell you what, I'll just quickly look at these. Could do with bring some more canola up. We desperately need water. Desperately need water. Maple syrup, we're alright for water in there. And well, you can see how much we started to we've used our manure. This is where I need to be bringing the straw as well, isn't it? Right. What we're going to do is we're going to end here, because I think we're ticking on for time already. And even though we're halfway through the day, I feel like we've got quite a bit done. And if we get the rest done in the afternoon, then all I'll do is I'll skip through the middle of June. I'm not fussed about that. I've put on 2 day weeks just in case, 2 day months just in case, really. So, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.